So how to search character in Unix. You will come to that point, okay? Special character in Unix. Something will pop up, See, you already said grep for special character. See, already is given.
I can't see your screen, Naga.
Yeah, I'm showing. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can see. Okay. Okay. Is it clear to you? Okay. Still not clear? Okay. Let's go to the next one. He mentioned grep panics. Okay. See, he has given tutorial. Okay. See. Bottom line is. Okay. What I'm saying. The bottom line is you should know how to do, and if you don't know where to go. Okay. You went to some place, and then how to understand it, how to, analyze it, and how to use the application for your job. Okay, so that's what you have to adopt. Once again, I'm telling you that comes only with only with you practice. If you don't practice, it's gone. Okay, see, you have to see the nature. Okay, if you see the birds, right? If you see the bird, after eating, what it will do? It will, scrap, its nose. That way, next time if it goes for eating, it will eat very well. Observe the nature. Okay? You have to always fine-tune your skills. Only final sentence I am coming to class. Sadhana. There is dhana in sadhana. That's it. There is money in practice. Okay? That's it. Okay. Let me come back to the class. So, Ramana, answer to the question is, see, you have to write everything in Quality Center, A to Z, in comments. Okay? Let me come here. Okay, every comment we'll write here, okay? So, yes, let me go to defect here. Everything, what happened, what is the data you have used, okay? And how many iterations happened, everything will be there.
Okay.
Yeah. Let us see, actually in the last class I showed, right, for one query. Do you remember what is the 67, right? 67. Let me, how to go there? Go to defect, okay? I told you.
Yes.
1 minute, so it is expired. Okay.
No, my question is, in absence of QC, let's say if I join in a small company.
Okay.
So,
go ahead, Ramana.
In that scenario, I'm asking. In absence of QC.
Okay, Ramana. Then in that scenario, okay, good. I'll come to your scenario. In that scenario, you will do Excel. In the Excel, you will write all the comments. Okay. What they will do? Okay. They will have a place called SharePoint.
Okay.
SharePoint means there is a central location. In the central location, they'll keep the documents. And by the way, all your business documents, BRD, business requirement document will be it will be at the SharePoint of the project. Every project will have one SharePoint location. All of you remember. You must get the user ID and password to that SharePoint. There will be SharePoint administrator will be there. Okay. He will give access to you.
Okay.
Okay. You have to get the access from them.
Okay.
Okay. So any company, if they don't have QC, generally that situation won't arise. But let us take this scenario. Then they will have an Excel sheet. In the Excel sheet, they will write all the comments.
Okay.
In the SharePoint.
Okay.
That's all. You will access SharePoint and you will access the Excel sheet and you will see what are the comments written by everybody and we will go from there.
They post or they work on in the SharePoint.
What, Ramana? What is it?
Once we write the test cases in Excel or Word, they post on SharePoint or they work on SharePoint.
No, Ramana, SharePoint is a location. That's all.
Okay, so once we finish, then we mail it to them, or we post these documents in SharePoint.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, SharePoint, SharePoint is like this. Okay, I'll show you. It's like a, website.
Okay.
Say Yahoo. Okay, Yahoo. Say the SharePoint.com. Okay. Then you will go to mail.
Okay.
You're using your user ID password. Okay. You're using user ID password. You're going there. Okay. And then you'll go to that location.
Okay.
You'll go to your location. Okay. And then you will open the Excel sheet.
Okay.
Okay. You'll open the Excel sheet and you just start writing the comments on that.
Okay. 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 Now I got it.
You got it, Ramana? Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
So, but one thing, Ramana, that scenario, I haven't seen, to be honest. I haven't seen the scenario at this point of time. Okay.
Yeah. I just wanted to know if I join in a small company. So.
No problem. That's fine.
Okay. Okay. Thank
now you have the solution, right? You have the solution. So,
yes.
Yes. Good.
Yeah. Thank
All
you.
right. Anybody? Welcome, Ramana. No problem. Anybody has any questions? All right. Good. So, we are taking the different scenarios how to track the defects, right? Okay. So today, I would like to talk about, database, RDBMS and SQL, okay? And ALM, I'm going to take after the completion of Unix class. The reason, I want to give some gap, and I want to go to SQL Unix, and then I will cover Jira, JMeter, and finally I will go to ALM. That way, you will have the, understanding of QC once again. Okay, all right. The first question, why we need a SQL or why we need a database? What is the difference of database and SQL? Okay, all right. You are seeing, right? What you are seeing on the screen is called Toad for Oracle. Okay, Toad for Oracle. What you are seeing at the bottom is called the table. Okay, and select star from EMP is SQL statement. At the bottom you are seeing database table. We are seeing the display. Okay. So what is Toad? What is Oracle? First, let us understand what is a database. Okay. See, database means collection of information. Collection of information. So what you're seeing here, you're seeing employee number, employee name, job, what is his manager code number, when Smith was hired, what is his salary, what is commission, in which department he belongs. We need to maintain the data. Okay. So, which are horizontal, they are called rows. Which are vertical, they are called fields. Employee number is a field, e-name is a field, job is a field. So, 7369 Smith clerk, all of these one first row. Okay, all of them first row. How many rows are there? See, at the bottom, what is showing? How many rows it is saying here?
14.
14, yeah. So 14, yeah. I'm in the row 13. That's what it is saying. Okay. The cursor is at 13 out of 14 rows. Okay. Yes. So the database consists of rows and columns. Database consists of rows and columns. See, this is a very important concept. You should be very clear. Okay, you should be very clear. So, see, once class is over, try to read as much as possible. Go to Google and verify. Okay, that will improve your knowledge. So, database consists of rows and columns. This is one table. What is the table name?
Employee.
Yes. What table name is EMP?
EMP.
EMP. Okay. Table name is EMP. Now let me say I want to see one more table that is called department. Okay. So please observe what I'm doing. Okay, that's what I want everybody. See what is happening. It is trying to pull the information. Okay, it is processing. Okay. See, the reason I'm telling you to practice is, okay, you have written select star from a department. Where to click? Yes or no?
Yeah. Yes.
If you don't know where to click, that's the question, right? So,
Naga, sorry, Shabina here. Naga, what table is this that we are learning? Basically, this is just database table, or because this is not QC, right?
no, QC is over, right? No.
Right.
QC
So this is what
good.
database.
Yes. Okay. Let me give the difference once again. Good question you asked.
Yeah.
Okay. See, Quality Center is a tool where you write the test cases. Okay. You will track the test cases, and you will manage the testing of the application. In this is it. This is called Toad. Okay. This is called Toad. It's called Toad, which is the front end of Oracle. Okay. Front end. Okay. So here we will try to pull information from the table. Okay. As I told you, right? See, I told you, information is the heart of an application. Without information, if you write the code, what code will do? Nothing, right? See, let us say there is a hotel. There are two hotels, say. Two hotels are, say, let me take restaurants. Let me give like this, restaurants. Both restaurants will offer same food, okay? But who will be profitable? Which restaurant will be profitable?
The one that serves good food. Quality.
The one that has more customers.
More customers. So of course, when quality food is there, then customers will come.
More customers will be there.
Right?
Yeah.
Same story here. Okay? So data is very important. More number of customers means more data. More data means more income to the company. See, why AT&T, Verizon Wireless and Sprint, they'll say, free cell phones. Why that saying? See, they will give, you know that, right? The moment they'll give free means, let me see, echo is coming. Srikanth, can you look into that? Srikanth, the echo is coming. Yeah. So, the moment the companies are saying free means, suppose you take Motorola cell phone, okay? The moment you buy the cell phone from AT&T, AT&T will pay that amount to the Motorola, okay? But what you are paying to AT&T? Service charge. You are writing contract for 2 years. So within the 2 years, you will get all the money. They are making tons of money, okay? Especially these companies. So data is very important. Without data, a company cannot survive. Without data, there is no meaning for the application. Even though food is there in restaurant, if there are no customers means they have to close it. Same thing here. You need more customers. Okay.
Right, Naka, my question is like we know right now, okay, quality center is, to take the bugs, to take the defects and, sort it. So my question is this page that you've opened, this is also job of a QA, and if it is, then what page is this that we are learning?
Good. So we are learning about database systems.
Okay.
Okay, we are learning about database systems.
So all organizations have this as well as quality center, or it's either one that we have to operate?
No. See, Shabina.
Yeah.
Both are different.
Okay.
Good. I like your question. Both are totally different. The reason QC is only for writing the test cases.
Okay.
Okay. See here. It's only for writing the test cases. Where we'll write? We write in test plan. Okay. Test lab, we'll move them, and defects, we write the defects. Just we are monitoring here, okay? How this is like stethoscope. Okay, for the application electricity billing system, how many defects are remaining? How many are to be completed? Okay, we are going to UAT in 1 week, so how many are left? Oh, there are 20. Then, oh, there are only 2 are working. Then manager will do, no, Naga, we need at least 5 more people, and we want to move it fast, so they will send 5 more people, so that they want to close it as soon as possible. Okay? So now, okay, you are doing one transaction here. You are doing one test case. The test case is moving amount from checking to savings. Whether the amount has transferred from checking to savings, you have to come here and verify here to Oracle database.
Okay.
You write in the test case in QC saying that I have to transfer $100 from checking to savings. Initial checking account is $1,000. Initial savings account is $100. After transaction, that is after the transfer in your account, checking should be $900. Savings should be $200. Will agree to this? Anybody is not in sync who is not agreeing to this? Don't come out, tell me. All right, so you know that, right? So before transfer, we'll say like this. Select star from Srikanth. Srikanth, are you there?
Yes, Naga.
So Srikanth, you create an account for bank, Srikanth, okay, right away. Okay. Right away, create an account, and in the bank, take 2 customers, one checking account, one savings account. Initial balance 1,100. Can you do that, or I have to give you more instructions?
We need to create table, right?
Yeah, table, yeah. Okay, we'll do later on, okay? But I'm
Yeah.
giving a hint before you. We'll do that, okay? Yeah.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying, right?
Yes.
I want to show everybody a real transaction, okay? Yeah. So now what I'm going to do, select star from checking, okay? See, ACC account, where account number is 9,999. So what error will come? Any old student can tell me? See, we are doing reverse engineering, okay? So what system is going to tell, we have to imagine. I want you guys to come to that level. To come to that level, you have to work very hard.
So Naga,
What,
my
Srikanth?
understanding is that
Invalid table.
One by one. Yes, Srikanth, invalid table, right? Invalid object.
Yeah,
Everything
invalid
is an object. That's the first thing you have to do, Srikanth. Okay, good, very good. Next, yes, I think Rajita talking. Go ahead, Rajita. Come on, Rajita, go ahead. Ask the question.
I think it was me, Amna.
Amna, go ahead, Amna. Go ahead.
Yeah, my understanding is that what we're doing, basically, it's kind of searching the database, correct? For
That
the
is
things
correct.
that we're,
Right?
So
Exactly.
database is already there. We're not testing it or anything. We're just trying to find out I guess, whatever we're looking for.
That is correct, yeah.
Okay. Now,
Yes,
how do we
good.
know, Naga? What is checking? There's an underscore between checking and account. What does that mean? And I mean, how do we know what, format to use? What does the asterisk mean and all of that? I mean, have I missed it or have we not discussed it yet?
No, I haven't discussed anything. This is the first class. Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay. Just
See,
wanted to make sure.
the reason I am going to application is I want you guys to really feel it.
I see. Okay, so we're not.
See, if I tell
yet.
theory, what's the fun in it, right? Theory is theory, but I want you guys to really map the real, the value of database testing, to the practicality. What we do exactly at the client I am teaching you.
I see.
See, I have given an example, right? First scenario, database consists of data. This is data, okay? What is data? See, department number 10, department number accounting, location New York. Which is in parallel, which is horizontal is called a record. Which is vertical is called field. Okay, the department number is a field, D name is a field, location is a field. Record 1, 10, account number New York. Okay, good. What is this table? Table is checking account is a table. Okay, checking account is a table. And what is this? This is Oracle database. See, at the top left, right, it is at Oracle. The Oracle is a backend. Always database will be in the backend. We will store the data in the server. What is the front end? Toad. Where you will see this? See, you are seeing here, right? You are seeing on the desktop. Okay, this is the Toad. Okay, how to access? We'll see later on. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So
So you'll teach us later on what does asterisk means and what does, all those things mean and how to search and all of that, right? Okay.
Everything one by one. But first, I want you guys to really feel, okay, what is the meaning of database and why we should use it?
Okay.
Okay. So good question asked by Sabine and you, So I'm giving the difference between QC and database. Okay. Toad is a front end, okay? Toad is a front end. From this, we'll connect to the database, back end. Okay. Front end will connect to the database. All right. So what I have done here, okay, I'm executing this. Yeah. Who is this?
Naga Primal here. I have a question.
Primal, go ahead. Go ahead, Primal, go ahead.
Naga, here you give the command select star from checking underscore account where account number is equal to 9999, right? But before we give any command, we should know in which table, what are the columns.
Yes. So
we should have knowledge before.
Yes, yes. They will give you all this information to you in the business document.
Oh, okay.
Your lead will tell you. Naga. So for the bank account, these are the tables you are using. Okay.
Okay.
And it is your job. It's your job to sit with. Okay. You went to the client. So say your lead is Abraham. Abraham said, okay, Primal, you are going to work on checking account, and these are the business documents you have. Please go through them. You go through them thorough as much as possible, and then okay, then you will ask him, okay, Abraham, who is the developer for this project? Okay, then he will introduce you to the developer. Who is the BA for the project? Yes. So, okay, you went to the developer. Developer said, hey, Primal, I'm very busy right now fixing one production issue. Fine. Then you'll go to the BA. Okay, BA will tell, oh no, Primal, see, I have to run for a meeting. Okay, so a new project is coming up. I'm busy. Then talk to one of your. Then you talk to your lead and tell, hey, this is what is happening. Then he will tell, no, why don't you go and talk to Srikanth? Already he worked in his project. You'll go to Srikanth. Okay, see, don't hesitate. That's what I'm. Don't hesitate. Just go and talk to people. Go to the tables and ask them. They'll tell you. They'll give you all the information. Okay, this is the table. These are the fields. Okay. So you try to go through them and practice as much as you can. And by the way, when you go to the client place, most of the developers will give you all the commands what they use. Okay. Only thing in the commands, how to use them you have to know. That comes with practice. If you practice here very well, same thing. Only what changes will be there. Table name will change. Column names will change. That's all. Everything will be same.
Yeah, commands will be the same.
Yeah, commands will be same, right? Yeah. But only data will be different. That's all.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Naga.
Welcome. No problem. So, Shabina, is it clear for you the difference between QC and database table now? It is unclear. Okay,
Yes,
QC,
yes, Naga.
right? So this piece of information you don't find in QC, right? They're all we are writing, that's all. We are writing there, right? But here is the data. Who will maintain the database? Database administrator, right? DBA. Who will give the privileges to you? The database admin will give you the privileges. Okay? Whether you can select, whether you can insert, whether you can update. They will give you the roles. They will define the roles. You have a problem with the database. You are unable to access. You have to check with the database group. You will send an email to DBS group saying that, yes, I am unable to access UAT server, UAT database 1. Unable to access SIT core database. Okay, they will give information to you. Okay, all right. So let us take the practical sense. Checking account $1,000. Checking $1,000 initially, $100 savings. You transfer the amount of $100 from checking to savings. Then checking should be $900. Savings should be $200. Okay. If you use this command, you will see the values in the checking table. Okay, checking table. So let me do this. It will say object is not available since there is no object. Okay. The reason I am running this, I want you to know what is error. Okay. See, when I kept here, it is saying execute or compile statement. Okay. See what is saying? Table or view does not exist. See how clearly it is telling? Table or view does not exist. Fine. The reason we don't have the table. Okay. So first let us see EMP table. Select star from EMP table. So with that command, what you are getting? You are getting values at the bottom. Okay. So select star from EMP is a SQL statement. Whatever you are seeing at the bottom, this is the table. Okay. So you have to validate. Okay. You have to validate once you do some transactions at the client place. That is the reason you should know about all these things. Okay. I'll repeat once again. Database. Yeah, go ahead.
Now, can you tell me one more time about the Toad?
Yeah, I'll repeat, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome, yeah. See, the data is stored in the database. Okay, database consists of rows and columns. What are the columns here? Employee number, employee name, job, etc. Who will define the table? Tables are defined by the database administrator. Okay, the architect will design the table. When the project is coming up, they will design, okay, what tables are required, how many tables are required, how each table is related to other table. By the way, this is very important. This is called RDBMS, Relational Database Management System. This is called RDBMS. Okay, every table is related to another table. Let us see. Okay, understand here. Okay, select star from EMP. This employee belongs to department 20. Okay, and Alan belongs to department 30. Now let us see the information of department. Okay, DEPT. Okay, see department 10. What is the type of department? Accounting. Where is the headquarters? New York. 20 research department. Where is it? In Dallas. 30 sales, Chicago. Okay, so that means anybody. Let's go to EMP. EMP where department is equal to 10. I am trying to see who are working in department number 10. Okay, so let me say, I'll say 20. Let us see what happens. See the department number, right? So I have to say department number. We'll practice all these things. Just I am showing some examples. Okay. So all these guys in department 20, so they must be working in Dallas. Okay, so like this, every table is related to another table, and we'll pull the information. Okay, so Oracle is a database, SQL Server is a database, Informatics, Sybase. So Sybase is mostly used in banks. Informatics is also used in banks. But we are going to work on Oracle as well as SQL Server. The reason most of the databases used by companies are these two only, Oracle and Toad. Okay, so Oracle belongs to Oracle Corporation. SQL Server belongs to Microsoft. Okay, SQL Server belongs to Microsoft. What are the versions? We can go and check the Google. You will know the latest versions of that. So Oracle is backend. It will be in the back. You don't see that. So to access that one, we can do two methods. One, we can go through front end, that is called Toad. Okay, front, that is called Toad. Okay, Srikanth will send an email. Okay, how to install Toad and how to access the database. Everything once again, for some people it may be a little bit confusion. Please understand. Okay, you will be comfortable. All right. So you have to install Toad in your office if they have Toad. Suppose the company doesn't have Toad, then they will give you SQL Server. Okay. So this also you have to install. So here I am going directly to the backend. I'm just going to the backend directly, and I'm accessing the database. Okay. So now we are focusing on SQL. Okay, we are focusing on SQL. See how it is looking here. See, Toad. Okay, this is Toad. As I told you, you will write the select statement here, and you will execute by clicking this one. Okay. Rest of things we'll see later on. First, let us see the fundamental things. Okay. All right. So SQL is nothing but it's a standard language for accessing and manipulating the database. To access and to manipulate the data. What is manipulating? Suppose Smith is here. His salary has been increased to $1,000. That is only possible with the help of a SQL statement. Okay. So one question to all of you. Can anybody tell me the exact difference between business and technology? What is the difference between business and technology?
One is
Or business and application.
One is conceptualization and one is implementation. I'm just trying. I don't know.
That is
means
correct.
make a plan, and technology is where you implement it through technology.
Exactly. Yes. That is correct. See, business means we talking right business users, business analysts, stakeholders, SME, or these guys, vice president, director, See how the company forms, the guy who has money, he will invest in the company. Okay. The business group will come with the proposals. Okay. They will write in the form of a business document. Your job as a technical guy, who are the technical folks? Yourself, developer, DBA, Unix admin, NT admin. We are all a group, right? We are all together will make the application work. Okay. The Unix admin will install the Unix system and the server. Database admin will install the database on the operating system. Okay. And these admins will install the web server like WebSphere, web, etc. And the developers will code the Java or C++. And you guys will do the testing. NT-admin will make sure that everybody is accessing the application in a proper way and performance is good. Okay. So business brings the project. They will write in the form of a text on the Word document. You guys will use all the tools. What are the tools? QC to write the test cases, database to pull the data, Unix to verify the logs, Jira to insert the network defects, JMeter to run the function load testing. Okay. Different database you will use. You will use either SQL Server or Oracle. Okay. So this is the difference between business and technology.
So we use technology to run the business, right?
That's correct. It's a more sophisticated technology, more faster and more beneficial. Correct or not? See, once upon a time, tickets booking in India was a big thing. When you go to the counter, he will open a very big, such a big book, and he will. Some people are nice. Some people will tell stories. No. Already, the tickets from Hyderabad to Chennai are already over. Already they are there. Okay, he will sell in the black. Now, impossible, right? You can book your ticket from any point of place to any place in India. From any, they will, whatever is defined in the document. Suppose you can book up to say 2 years. 2 years, you can book any ticket from any point to any point on your own. Yes or no? How this is possible? Due to technology only. Same business, right? Business has not changed. There is no change in the business. Same tickets, same trains, but of course, every budget they will come with new trains. Okay, right. And one more thing I'm telling you, I was talking to one friend. If they want to install SAP into trains, Indian Railways, you know how many years it's going to take? Such a big system, Indian Railways, it takes minimum 15 years. Yes. One person's half-life is gone in the project. See, that's good. See, when the technology is increasing, you are the beneficiaries. Okay, the reason they need testers. Huge system. Okay, huge system. Fine, good. So, I'm sure now you got the clarity between QC, database, Jira, JMeter, etc. Is it clear?
Naga,
Yeah, go ahead.
I just have a question. Now,
Voice is it?
I have a question.
Go ahead, Sudha. Go ahead.
Oracle has developed both SQL as well as Toad. They are both front-end management tools, database management tools.
See, Toad is a tool which can be used for either any one of the databases. Okay. Toad can be used to any one of the databases. Let me give an example. You want to fly to India, right? You are going to say Chennai. I am going to Hyderabad. Okay. So I'll call my friend John. Okay. He helps me a lot. So John will access any one of the flights, right?
Okay.
Same thing here. Toad is a front-end tool. Toad is a separate company. Okay.
Okay.
Toad is a company. What they've done is they came with a tool, front-end tool, so that you can access any one of the database, either Oracle, SQL. Okay.
Okay.
Suppose your company is using SQL, fine. You will connect the SQL through Toad. Your company is using Oracle, so you can connect to Toad. So the reason, Sudha, what happens, Suppose let us take, AT&T company. AT&T may be using SAP to run their payroll. Okay. And they may be using Oracle database to maintain, AT&T customers. Say, let me go back. AT&T bought the cell phone service from company called X. X company using SQL Server. Okay. But AT&T using Oracle. Okay. So they will keep as it is. But later on, whether to move completely to Oracle, SQL Server depends on the company policy. Okay. One thing, so that what happens, they will take decisions based on the cost. Everything is cost effective. Okay. If by maintaining 2 servers it is becoming too hard for them, they will take only one and they will migrate to other database. So, but answer is yes. Toad is used to access any database, Oracle, SQL Server, Sybase, etc. Okay.
Naga?
Yes.
My question is, when you started this, you said that now we have touched Toad, SQL, Jira. I don't think we've touched Jira yet because I'm still lost. I have no idea what is
No, Jira, we're going to talk later on, not right.
Okay, so we've not touched it, right? Okay.
We have not touched it.
Okay.
Okay. We have not touched it. See, what I'm telling you, I want you guys to have a clarity. That's the reason I told you.
Okay.
So now, you know very well, QC used for, you should always remember, QC used to write the test cases. See, you tell me what you understood about QC, just one sentence. What is QC? In QC, we have written the test cases, right?
Write the test cases and to write the defects.
Correct. Okay, that is one part. What is SQL? Or what is, database? Database consists of records and fields. SQL is a language, is a tool used to pull the information from the database. Okay. SQL is a standard language used for accessing and manipulating the database. What is SQL? Structured query language. Okay. SQL is called structured query language. SQL is called structured query language. Okay, I'll show you. So this can be used in Oracle as well as SQL Server. Same thing. Okay, no difference at all. Okay. SQL
So
is
we have to learn all this, right? All the languages,
yes,
it has.
you have to learn.
Right. Do you have a table or something that you will be forwarding us and we need to learn from there?
Yeah, this you have to install, right? You have to install on your laptop this SQL. Srikanth will do that, right?
Hi Naga.
Yes, who is this?
Sridevi.
Go ahead, Sridevi, go ahead.
Is it SQL developer is different than Todd?
Yeah, different in the sense, SQL developer is a backend tool. Okay.
Oh, okay.
See, SQL developer is one tool. Toad is another tool. Okay, another tool. They are used to access the database. See, here is the catch. The companies have to pay, license fee for certain tools.
Okay.
Certain tools. So I remember I have used Toad for some time when I was working at a client previously. When the license expired, they asked me to use SQL developer.
Okay.
They asked me, Naga, Toad, we don't have licenses, so you have to use SQL developer. So I installed SQL developer and used that one. It's like this, Sridevi. See, previously when you used to make calls, right? When we came to this country, we spent a lot of money. Okay, my brother they spent still more money. Calls are very costly. Now If you have internet and somebody have internet in India, just you have a Skype is there. You have, you know, there are so many apps, right? OneEdge app is there. Just free call, right?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Same thing here also. Companies, they always try to reduce their expenses. Okay.
Right.
In that
Okay.
aspect, if suppose tomorrow a new tool comes, which is very, very, you know, cost effective, they will go for that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Suppose, let me talk about Unix. The Unix, you know, as I told you, Unix is used for to keep the logs. Logs means like your accounts. Okay. Okay. So let us understand like this. Okay. You have a credit card. All of you have a credit card, and you are monitoring your credit card. Suppose your son, you know, the kid went outside and has done expenses, and you will ask him, hey, you know, what is this expense, which is almost around, say, $200. How we are doing that? Everything has been logged, right?
Right. Yeah.
In the credit card, everything has been logged. Whatever you do expense with the credit card, that is being logged. Okay.
Right. Okay.
Similarly, in the Unix also, whatever you do on an application, if you go to Bank of America or PNC Bank or Chase, anything. By the way, I'm giving caution to everybody. Please kindly use Facebook, LinkedIn very selectively. Do not put all your photos, videos. Please don't do that. It is a public domain. Whatever you keep, it will be there forever. Do you know that? I'm asking you guys, do you know that or not?
Yes.
Yeah. We do.
So please be caution. Okay.
Okay.
In the same way, Unix also, whatever transaction you do in your Bank of America account, it will track. Everything it will track. Okay. So we need Unix to track. So okay, what happened? You not verified your January account. Okay. You got a bill of say $600, your telephone bill, Verizon wireless bill. Then you got agitated. So generally, what you have done automatic payment. You not verified on Friday, in February, March. Next month, suppose you realize, oh, why I paid $600? Then you will verify and check your account. Till your questions are answered, then you will call the company. The company, one call, say to somewhere in China, costed you say $30. One call to Singapore costed you say $40. Then see, in your system it will show, but still you want more deal. Then you will call the AT&T or Verizon Wireless. Then what they will do? They will go to the logs. They will go to logs and verify. Okay, at this time, from this number to this number, somebody used your cell phone to make a call for 2.5 hours. How it is possible? Since they are maintaining the logs. By the way, government has a rule that every company has to maintain the logs for at least 5 to 10 years. I'm not very sure, but they have to maintain. Just
7
like,
years.
you know,
7
7
years,
years, right? 7 years, yeah.
Yeah.
You have to maintain taxes, right? You remember, right? You have to maintain taxes for some number of years, 7 years or something. You have to maintain all the records. So that is possible with Unix. Now, is it clear for you what is the use of Unix?
Yes, Nagar.
Okay. Clear, right? Very clear. Okay, good. So,
Yeah.
so that is the importance of Unix, and QC. You know, now you know database, and Jira will talk later. JMeter will talk later. Okay, just very clarity between everything. All right. So we know that SQL is nothing but standard query language. This is used by Oracle, SQL Server, Sybase, maybe a little bit different. Okay, yeah. So what is the advantage of this? You can access the database and manipulate the database. Okay, so with SQL, what can you do? You can execute queries. Is a query, right? Select star from EMP means what is in general. Tell me what is information in EMP. That is business question. Your technical answer is select star from EMP. Okay, and what you are doing here, you are retrieving the information. Okay, suppose a new employee joined in the company, say Naga. You will insert his information. Okay, that means you will insert the records into database. And also clerk, say Alan salary has been increased from $600 to say $2,000. You can update the salary. That is possible with SQL. Okay. So these are the things you can do with SQL. And also you can delete the records from database. Generally we don't do that. Okay, we can create a new database. Generally database are created by the database admin. New tables, they will do that. Database admin will do that. Stored procedures is with respect to developer. Stored procedures will, do certain actions. Views. Views means view means it's a one type of table. Okay, they are called temporary tables. View, VIEW, view. Advantage is, suppose let us try to understand this. Okay, let us try to understand this. You are getting bills from which companies? Can anybody tell me? Give me 5 bills. From where you are getting 5 bills, different bills.
Electricity bill, credit card bill, mobile.
And then?
Bank statement, sorry.
Statement, yeah.
From stores.
Water bill.
Water.
Water bill.
Medical bills, insurance
Medical
and all.
bills, insurance bills.
Internet.
Very good. Excellent. Okay. So therefore, whatever the bills you mentioned right now, they should all have these computer systems. Okay. They all have running the computer programs. Why? Let me give an example. Let us take Sprint. Sprint has say 30 million customers. Let us take an example. Roughly around every day they process 1 million customers. Sometimes one day maybe 1.2 million, some day 0.8 million, like that. Okay. As I told you previously, the bills are processed in the night. Okay, bills are processed in the night where there is less traffic. Nowadays, unfortunately, traffic is increasing due to kids. They're not sleeping; they're working. What they're working on Facebook, this and that. Of course, not any productive thing. Which makes me crazy right now. Kids, they'll be walking in the stores and they'll be typing. I don't know for what. So,
Even when they're crossing the road, that time also they're typing too.
One more thing, is very interesting. See, kids are doing okay, but I've seen adults also with 35, 40, 45 in the trains. They'll be playing. Of course, it's fun for them. It's okay, as long as it is good. But what I'm saying, the traffic to applications are less in the night. Therefore, they start the printing of these bills. First, they have to process the bills, then print the bills. But once again, if you are opted for printing, then only that will be printed. Otherwise, it won't print. They will send an email to you. But now everybody is going for, online, right? Why to waste green, right? Why to waste paper? Okay. How it will do? So let us take, credit card billing. Okay, credit card billing. let us say you called your cycle is from 22nd to 22nd. That means 23rd your bill will be processed. Yes, 23rd your bill will be processed. So 23rd night what happens? They will create a view such that they will pull all information from all the tables related to, credit card statement. Okay. Who are the customers from 22nd February to 22nd March? Let me correct myself. Who are the customers registered on 22nd of any month? Okay. So from 22nd of February to 22nd of March, they will pull the customers. Okay. But I am repeating once again. It will pull the customers who registered on 22nd only. For them, they are calculated for 1 month, from 22nd to 22nd. Suppose 23rd, 23rd February to 23rd March. How they will do? They will pull the data who registered on 23rd of any month, but we are calculating for the month of February, right? 23rd to 23rd of March. They will pull the customers from the table. And the program, the developer will write a program in such a way that they will write the customers and what is their amounts to be processed. Okay. Let me take one more example. Electricity billing system. Okay. I called PSEG on 1st of, say, last year, October. So this month, I will get my bill on 2nd. The reason, it will calculate from 1st of February to 1st of March. 2nd night, okay. First night itself, it will process the bill. How it will process? It will take the customers who registered on 1st. There will be 1 million customers. For those customers, what is the, electricity meter rates? Suppose $100 for a customer, 100 into 1, $100. Any previous balance, it will add. So for all the customers, the data will be there in one table. Okay. Night 11 o'clock, they will execute the job in Unix. Okay. Any such jobs, big jobs will be run in Unix. So Unix job will come and kick the program. The program will go to the table, this table. Okay. In this table, everything is available here. It will take Raj. Okay. What is reading? It will calculate. It will post into another table. Then it will go to Smith. It will calculate everything. It will post into billing. It will go to Alan. It will process everything. Like that, it will process in the records. Okay. So those who want printed bills, yes. After the processing is over, the bill will print and it will go to post office. They will take it to post office. Okay. But for others who are not interested in taking printouts, they will get statements. So in this scenario, view is used. Also, the jobs are run in the Unix. Okay. So any questions on this? So the reason this is a common feature in every company. You should know this one. I'll be talking about this on and off. Any specific questions on this one? Okay, fine. Then I'll move forward. All right. So the view is used to store the information so that the processing of bills are very fast. Let me give one more example. Suppose the information is stored in, say, 10 tables. Okay, in 10 tables. For each customer, if the program has to approach 10 tables, it will take more time or not? If it goes to one table where you pull the information and keep it ready, whichever is fast now?
Ready to use.
Ready to use.
Yes.
See, you can do that, See, the program, night 11 o'clock, it will first go and check the employee number. It will go to table 1, it will pull the address. Table 2, it will pull the meter rate. Table 3, it will pull the invoice. Table 4, it will see the billing. That can be done, but it will take a lot of time, right? Instead of that, we will take one view and keep all the information there. That way, program will access the view and take the information and do the process. Okay? I know for some it may take some time, you will understand it, okay? Yeah, so that is the advantage of views. Okay, that is the advantage of views. All right. Okay, so as I told you, right, this is RDBMS. Why it is RDBMS? It is relational database management. Every table is related to another table. Without the relation, we cannot pull the information. Okay, one table should have a relation with other table. We know very well here, employee number has a column as a field, column or field both are same, department number 10. Okay, this column is connected to a department table. Okay, department table, see, and department number. Both are connected. Suppose I want to pull information from both tables, I can do like this, okay? Select start from department. Let me write one statement. Select. How can you prove that both are relational database management? I'll show here. Okay. Select a.emp number. Can anybody help me here? Those attended the last class, previous classes can help me out. A.ename. So that means you guys have to practice. Job A.mgr, A.hire date, A.salary, A.commission, A.department number.
Naga, what does A dot mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll show you. I'll tell you. Okay.
Okay.
Ramana, you're asking, Ramana?
Yeah, I'm also asking because
No, Ramana.
there are only two tables. One is employee and department. So I didn't get this A. So.
We have done it, Ramana, right? Previously, remember?
No, that's why I'm asking.
No, we have done it. We have done it.
Yeah, yeah.
No problem. I'll repeat. That's okay. No problem.
Naga, you didn't put comma after A dot commission?
Commission, yeah.
But that is alias.
Alias, yeah.
Alias.
Okay. Elias.
Yes, short name.
Naga Prima here, still it is wrong. You didn't put comma and you delete A.
Yeah, sure. Good catch. Right? A dot department number. Good. A dot department number. B dot department name. D dot location. from EMP A, okay, department, I'm saying B, where A dot department number is equal to B dot department number. I'll explain everything clearly, okay, but what I'm proving is how the tables are related, relational database, okay, that I'm trying to prove here. See, you guys must come to this level. Single shot, you must be in a position to write the statement. Of course, errors will come, that's okay, no problem, but it comes with practice, okay. I joined two tables or not?
Yes.
See, yes, right? Anybody will not will disagree? Employee in the EMP table, we don't have department name, right?
Yes.
We don't have department
Only
name,
this one.
location.
Department number.
Department
Now,
number.
So we pulled both with the help of one single statement, right? We pulled department name and location. So therefore, these are all RDBMS, Relational Database Management. Every table is related to other table. Every table is related to other table. Okay, that's what we have proved here. So we know that. Can anybody give me examples for database transactions? See, if you go to grocery stores, you are buying, right? It's nothing but a database transaction. Okay. At the end of the day, he will click one button. He will pull all the sales of the day. Okay. He will have all the sales of the day, and still, what happens? Here is the IT systems. Okay. Okay. There is an item in say Sam's Club. Okay. This comes in material management system in SAP. Okay, material management system in SAP. They always have to maintain minimum balance of any item in a store. Okay. Okay. What happens? There is a festival, and minimum balance is say they are maintaining 25. Now the balance comes to suddenly 20. Immediately what happens? The system will automatically raise order to the company from which they are getting the order. Supplies, okay? They will give a immediate order. So that is the beauty of this database management system. Okay? They will track the stock with the help of the database. Okay? These all, database transactions. So your bank is dealing with bank accounts, buying products in Amazon, buying flight tickets, okay, borrowing books from library. These are all transactions related to database. Okay. Any questions until this point?
So Naga, what does B dot department number means? I mean, what does B mean?
Okay, good. See what we are doing here. We are calling employee. Okay, good. Alias means generally in families, right? Suppose the kid name is Veera Venkata Satyanarayana Varaprasad Raghavarao. There are some families in the olden days, they keep a very big name. Okay? They want to keep all the gods in the name. Veera Venkata Satyanarayana Varaprasad Raghavarao. So can anybody call them with the long name? No, right?
No.
Simple name. Veera. That's all. India at least they'll call something, right? Hey, Veera Satya. Here only two characters. Naga Srinivasarao Somana Naga. Right? Satyanarayana Satya. So one question to all of you. Bill means what is the exact name in English, in American language? Bill.
William.
Yes, correct. Bill means William. So that's how life,
Robert means Bob, right?
Yeah,
same thing.
Margaret, Maggie.
Yeah.
Michael, Mike.
Yeah.
Michael, yes.
So same thing here also. Instead of saying employee, okay, let me do one thing. Okay, if I say
instead of A and B, we can write down E and D, right?
yes, you can write
It is
that.
be easy to more understand. That's why I was confused.
Yeah, I also
Yeah, yeah.
confused.
I'll say D. Okay. So then you have to change here
Yeah, completely.
completely.
Mm-hmm.
So just like
Yeah,
you know
if
how
you are
you're
giving, 1 second, Naga.
tell me, Ramana.
The name is employee and department. So if we are cut short this, how do the system know?
Yeah, system. You're telling system right here.
Okay.
You're telling the system for this transaction, for this session, for this transaction,
Okay.
for this transaction. We
So
are telling
there
you,
will be many more tables. So if we just say A or B or whatever the E or D, so how do the system will take?
system will take until the session only. That's all. As long as you're active in the session, it will take. Other after that, it will forget.
Okay.
See now, let us see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if we are working with 3 tables, if we are giving this alias, then the system will act on only those 3 tables.
That's all.
Okay.
Whatever you say, it will do, right?
Okay.
You are telling the system, okay, instead of calling it EMP, I'm calling it as E.
Okay.
The problem is EMP. Is it tedious or not?
Yeah.
D means
And another
department.
one thing here, so whatever we are pull up the information from database, so we will get in the requirement documents, right? The information, whatever we are looking for, the customer number, name, everything, and we can check the table.
See, Mallika, you can do any changes in SIT only or EAT, but not in production.
Yeah.
Production
So the information means whatever we are going to pull up information, so that will be in the document, right? So same thing we have to pull up, and that will be in the stored in database.
Based on the
table, right?
based on the test case, you will pull up the data.
Okay.
Okay. In the document, they will not tell you to pull this customer. That no.
Okay.
They won't tell.
Means so which table we are going to pull up, which table?
Yes,
that
that
we can get from the documents, right?
Yeah, document, and you have to talk to the developer or the business analyst. If it is not there, you have to talk to them.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. What is to be done? That you have to resolve it. Okay.
Okay.
To do that, you may take some customers. You will not do all the customers, right? You
Yeah,
will do one
yeah.
customer, two customers.
Yeah, so I have to pull up the customer table, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Naga, like for this example that you're explaining, on the top you have written select from department EMP and select from department DPT. So my question is similar to what was just asked. In business document, we will get the information that these are the tables we will be accessing, like EMP and DPT.
Yeah. So answer is like this. Sometimes they may mention in the business document, sometimes they may not. But at least some of the major tables they will mention.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
If not, if it is not mentioned, then it is your job to talk to your developer.
Okay.
The reason developer will be always working with the tables. See, Fatma, what happens, right? Whatever the transactions you are doing, before that, developer will already do the testing. Yes or no? Developer will have the complete idea. He will have complete hold on the tables. What is the table, etc. Maybe sometimes, technically developer knows more than anybody in the project. But BA knows only business side, that's all. What should happen? If $100 is given, from checking to this thing should happen, checking should come down, saving should increase. That's what he will tell.
Okay.
But which columns in the table should be affected. That is known to developer.
Okay.
And also, you will be the second person to know more about the application. The reason you are going inside and seeing the table. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
If you don't know, check with the developer. The developer will help you.
Oh.
Okay. Otherwise, check with your lead. Check with the guy who already worked and went to some other project. You have to be, smart enough to resolve the issue. But they will help you out.
Oh.
Okay. After some time, even you don't need to ask anybody. You will be on your own. You will come to that level.
Oh, okay.
So initially, when you start cooking, right, anybody, you will check with your mother, right, how much it is to be used, how much that is to be used. But after some time, you will do on your own, right? You do some experiments. In SAT, not a big deal. Nothing is going to happen, right? SAT is a playground.
Right.
PA box is a playground. You can do whatever you want. But make sure that whatever expected should come there. That's all.
That's important.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Right. Good.
Naga,
Tell me, Trimal. Go ahead. Trimal?
yeah, Naga, you said we will there will be a tables automatically before we get any project in a company.
Correct.
So, but here for our practice, how we can create a table here, or
Yes,
how
you can create a table.
and how will we create table here?
I'll let you know. I'll let you know how to create a table.
Okay.
We are going to do that.
Okay.
See, the reason I'm talking all these things, I want you to feel actually how we simulate the project. Okay. Then we'll take, step by step once again. We should know the purpose, right? What is the need of database and what you do.
Okay.
And I said, RDBMS, what is RDBMS, how tables are interconnected, all this. Right? Exactly, yeah. So I'll let you know how to create a table and you can do manipulation, okay?
Okay. Thank you, Naga.
Welcome, no problem.
Naga, do we have to create the table at workplace?
No.
No,
You don't,
yes.
you don't need to, yeah, no.
Yeah.
In the maximum, see, we will use in SQL select statement more often. Every time we'll use select statement. Or sometimes you may do update and insert also.
Then we are manipulating or we are changing the tables.
You have to change, right, whenever required. You have to
Okay.
change. Yes.
Is it okay?
You have to change, yeah.
Okay.
See, you're taking one scenario. Somehow it failed. You want to get back to the initial scenario. Let me give one example, okay? Let's take a bank account, okay? The initial balance is $1,000. Checking balance is $100. It is a special, account, and your lead asked you to work on the account only in SIT. Let us take a scenario. You've done the transaction. $100 went from checking but not updated the savings. It is possible, right?
Yes.
We have to manually upgraded that, right?
So the scenario is we are transferring $100 from checking to savings, but it deducted $100 from checking. The balance is $900, but savings, 200 not happened.
Yeah.
Maybe some reason, we don't know. So you want once again get back to initial checking balance in SIT. So you have to update, right, for 1,000? Of course, you can do with 900, it's not a big deal, but you want to get back to initial stage. So then what you do, you will update the checking account with $1,000. You will add $1,000, or $100, right? That's all. So that you will see $1,000 in the checking account.
Okay, but delete the information is not like we should
delete,
do.
Delete, no, don't delete.
Yeah, this is not.
The reason.
Okay, continue.
Yeah. Tell me, Ramana, you tell me, I will answer.
Yeah, is this updating or changing information will not come under the delete, kind of?
Delete is different, right? Delete is totally you're deleting the record.
Totally deleting
something. Delete will disappear. The record will disappear completely.
Okay.
Okay. And the delete means the record will not be there in the system. Okay?
Okay.
So you can do, yes, update you can do insert also. See, why I'm not only me, anybody will discourage delete. The reason, there will be some data related to many tables.
Yes.
Okay. There will be some data related to many tables. So if you delete here, the impact will be more. So why to delete? See, always, you must assess, you must always think one thing. Okay, I'm doing this transaction. What are the impacts? You must always think about the impacts also. Okay, I deleted this one. Can I, if I want, whether it will come back? Let us take scenario. You delete a record. Now you don't have the data. You went and asked somebody in some other organization regarding the data. He said, Naga, I am very busy. Then what is the way you have to talk to your lead? Your lead has to talk to other lead. Why all this, pain, right?
Yeah, if we update or insert, this is also changing information in a table.
Yes, sir, that is no problem, right? The record is there, right? You're only updating.
Original will be okay.
See, employee number 800. Delete means 800 will not be there.
Okay.
Updating means you are updating salary, or his address, or his manager, or his location. It's not a big deal, right? You can always come back to original.
Retrieve, yeah.
Retrieve. That means you can always update.
Yeah.
So you should avoid deleting a record. That's not a good practice. Okay.
Okay.
Why? I told you, right? Suppose there is a data which is, depend on some other data in some other system, then it will be a big process to, get the data. That's the problem. Deleting is, it's not at all advisable. Okay.
Okay. I mean,
so we are not
our job anyways, right? I mean, deleting is not our job anyways, right? It's to manipulate data.
By the way, exactly. By the way, they won't even give you the access to delete.
Yeah. Right, exactly. Because we didn't create it, so we don't even have access to delete it.
Yeah, in the first case, it all depends on what are the privileges you have. The DBA, if he hasn't given you permission, even you don't even delete the record. Okay. So generally at the client place, right, the permanent employees will have the complete, access. They won't give permanent all the privileges to contractors. No, they won't give. Yeah. Especially if you join newly, right, they won't give all the things. They will give one by one. Slowly they will give. They will see your, all the, your ability and how reliability, all the things will be verified. And then they will give. Okay?
Yeah, I was like this updating and inserting also. My question is that the same, not exactly same, but we are interacting with the information, the data. So that's why I asked this question.
No, fine. That's fine. So you can always update. You can always insert. Okay? See, sometimes, you need more records, right? Then you can insert a new data. That's fine. But deleting is, let us avoid it. But as I told you, deleting, they won't even give permission. Yeah. Okay. Fine. That's good. Yeah, go ahead.
Another
Primal, go ahead.
Yeah, Naga, you said only the DBA has access for the delete command. But
correct.
For the knowledge point of view, I'm asking you, if a DBA deletes by default some of the columns, so does he have like any backup to get the data back, or?
Yeah, they'll have the backup strategy. Yes.
Oh, okay.
They'll have backup strategy.
So in that case, Naga, I have a question. So the Malaysian flight 2% database vanished. So there was no backup. How come they vanished the database?
Yeah, it's a different story, Malika, totally. See, of course, I'm not following much, but what I understood is, after flying certain distance, it seems